Hey guys, how's it going everybody? This is TheStormPow, and I'm here to talk a little bit randomly about what I'm kind of hoping for / expecting in Halo 4. Now, this is sort of just my own thoughts, so of course people are going to disagree with me, and I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. This is a random match, really unrelated to the video. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to, since it really doesn't have anything to do with it. Just a random match that I was in, by no means amazing gameplay, but anyway, really, I don't have much to say about the campaign because this is a brand new trilogy. There's not too much that we can expect or that we can hope for because there's just way too much shit that can happen, to put it very lightly, you know. If I guess that something is going to happen, or if I hope that something is going to happen, odds are it is not going to happen, and I already realize that, so I'm not even going to waste my time too much on the campaign, even though I do realize that the campaign will probably be the highest point of this game for me, not to hate on the multiplayer, because I'm sure I will play the shit out of that as well, but I always like the campaigns in Halo games a lot. I don't think that there is a single Halo game that has had a campaign that I just plain did not like. Of course, some I liked more than others, but whatever. What I would really like would be the Halo 3 equipment system, with the bubble shields and the regenerators and the power drains and all that. I really thought that that was a whole lot more fun than most of the armor abilities in Reach, though, in one way, I really don't want to say goodbye to sprinting and jetpacks and stuff, so if they do keep armor abilities, I would like sort of some of them from Reach, but I would also like a few new ones, just to shake stuff up, you know, and if they add equipment from Halo 3, like if it's a similar system than that, I would like sort of, you know, some new equipment as well as some classics, like a bubble shield. You know, if you're gonna have a Halo game with equipment in it, you cannot fucking take the bubble shield out. That was like the signature one in Halo 3, but anyway, so yeah, like, I would either like, you know, the equipment system from Halo 3, or some new armor abilities along with some of the old ones, and again, if we have Halo 3 equipment style, then of course some new equipment. As for Forge, I would really like not too much change on that, other than a lot more items, because as someone who does machinima occasionally, and by machinima I don't mean a commentary, I mean like, you know, cinematic, storyline, all that stuff. Like, think of Red vs. Blue, for those of you who don't watch a lot of what I'm talking about. I really like to add scenery into the film, and there wasn't a lot of that at all in Halo 3, you know, I mean in Halo Reach, excuse me. Unless your machinima involves golf balls and big green dice, and I'm yet to really have a time when I want to make a machinima that involves that, and so I really like actually things that would be relevant to a machinima, and really anything that would even make a map look better, even if it's not going to be used for a machinima, even if it's going to be used for a random, you know, custom game sort of thing. So really, though, I like the versatility of the Halo Reach forging. You know, you can put stuff through it. I really liked it. It really made people be able to unleash their creativity a whole lot more, and yeah, so there's not too much to change on Forge, except for adding more items, you know, because really all they can do now is expand creativity, and that's one of the first things I think of to expand someone's creativity when making a map, is add an ass ton more items, you know. I guess one thing that I will point out in the campaign, though, I just now really thought about this, Marines that aren't really stupid, because in every single Halo game, there have been Marines that are just really annoying because they can't do shit. Like, you'll get in the turret and they'll drive you into a wall, or you get in the driver's seat and they shoot walls in the turret. You know, the Marines have always been really bad, and I'm not saying that that's ruining the entire campaign, but it really would make it more enjoyable if you could have AI that are a whole lot better, because I barely ever play campaigns, especially on Halo, on online co-op, so most of the time I have to depend on these Marines, you know. It's only myself and a bunch of computer-animated idiots, pretty much. And as for the soundtrack, everybody always praises the soundtracks in Halo games, and seeing as this is picking back up on the original Halo storyline, and what I mean is that it's not like a spin-off series like Reach, well, not a series, because I guess Reach isn't a series, but it's not a spin-off game like Reach and ODST are. This is an entirely new addition to the main storyline, so I would actually like to see some remixes or rehashings of some of the songs from Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3, and of course some new ones. I mean, you can't just have remixes, that would get really boring, but And sort of this goes with equipment. I'm hoping that the grenade system from Halo 3 comes in, like where we have the 4 different grenades, but we can only hold 2 of them, because I liked having different grenades other than just frag and plasma. Alright, and the last thing I will mention, since this gameplay is just about over, is less of the maps that are for matchmaking in Forge, because I hate playing on like 4 different Forge maps, and I kind of rushed through this, but anyway, I hope that this was a little bit entertaining. You get to hear some of my thoughts and stuff like that. Leave a comment maybe saying what you want to see, because I've heard a lot of different comments on this and a lot of different ideas, so of course leave a comment. I would be glad to hear it, and yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and goodbye.